hope you're all fine and hope your week has been well. I'm welcoming you again for this program, Discover Your Potential. Yeah, we started the journey of discovering self potential. Uh, that was last week, and I remember I left us with some questions. And today we are going to start from there. We're going to start from there. The first step that we had was self-reflection. Self-reflection. That is why I left you with some questions to be asking yourself. To be asking yourself what what are you struggling with? What are you struggling with? Is there something you're passionate about? Then I remember I left you with some three questions that you needed to ask yourself. That what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? But also what are your interests? What you're interested about? I don't know if you took some time to find out what they are. Yeah, but I am believing that you took some time to realize to get what they are, those three things. So that was self-reflection, and now today we are going to get in the real thing. Yeah, today what we are the another thing we are going to talk about is, now I'm assuming that you've found where your interest is. So yeah, those things that you really like. So what are your passions? Or what is your passion? Maybe you've now realized that particular thing that your heart is so passionate about, and you feel like if you do it, be it will add value. Or if you do it, you're going to feel that inner satisfaction in the heart. You're going to find that satisfaction that you'll be like, yeah, this is it. You know, we have things that gives us satisfaction that when you do them, you just feel you are so fine. You just feel so complete. You just feel so complete. So that is your passion, what you're passionate about, what you're so passionate about. So now that is what we are talking about right now. That one thing that you are passionate about. Have you already found it? Is it in music? Is it in sports? Is it in leadership? Is it in evangelism? Is it in mission work? Is it in different things? Generally different things. We have different interests in life. Yeah, you find this one is interested in this, others are interested in politics, others are interested in different things generally. So if you have found that one thing, now we are going to focus on it. Now that is what we are going to focus. One thing that you need to do when it comes to focus is investing in growth. When you found that one thing, now how can you grow in it? Let's say I have found passion in this. So how can I now grow in this? Let me give an example. Someone who has found passion. Okay, this is just an example. Someone who has found passion in music. Yeah, they feel, yeah, music is my thing. I love music. Now, a question you can pose is, how can I now grow in music? You're going to start looking for ways of growth. That involves doing some research, looking for materials that can make you grow that way. You may even need to read, you may need to ask questions, you may need to be with mentors, you may need to find someone who can help you in growth, someone who can teach you, someone who can train you. The people will even take some courses, the people will take some courses. Yeah, those are the things. So that is when you are now seeking, you're investing in the growth, you're investing in the growth. Yeah, it can be when it's leadership. So what do you look to? Who is your role model in that particular thing that is your passion? What do you look up to? Someone you've been following, you've seen how they do things and they really do well, and you feel like you want to be like them. Now such a person, if you find such a person, you can, if you have access to them, meet them, ask them about how they've done it, how they've reached that time, how they've achieved. Ask them, you can ask them many questions. So how did you reach here? How has it been? Are there some challenges you've been facing? So what were the strengths you had that brought you till now? Yeah, that is if you can have access to them. But if you can't have access to them, you can as well read about them. Read about them. Yeah, that is now when there is a role model. But also you can seek for general information about that thing, about leadership. Yeah, now leadership, start doing research, do some research, ask questions, get to know more about it so that you build in the knowledge. Now that is just an example. So but remember, there are different things, that is fashion. So what is trending currently, what is up to date, what is the things that are really trending right now? So what can I go for, what can I opt for? You get, yeah, those things. I'm giving examples random because I don't know what your real passion is. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have found passion in something, you need to seek for growth. You need to invest in growth. That means you're going to read about that thing, you're going to do research, you're going to find people who can add value to your life, you're going to find things that can add, that can make you do better and better. Because you see, when you're starting to do something, it means you still, sometimes you can be still green about it. You can still be so green, you don't know anything about it, but you have the passion. So a way of doing it is to learn how to do it, and the truth is, for you to invest in growth, you need to get out of the comfort zone. You just don't sit, you get outside the comfort zone. Because if you don't, you may end up staying there, you may end up staying in that level you're in, and nothing will add to your life. The truth is, learning involves getting outside comfort zone, because you want to get what you want. What you want, you work for it. So you get outside the comfort zone. You will need to get to that time of learning, searching, doing. A time that you spend doing nothing, you may need to now start sparing some time to learn about that particular thing. So, and this involves a lot of evaluations for yourself, personal evaluations. It involves a lot of personal evaluations. So when now you are trying to learn things, you need to evaluate yourself. Are you learning? Are you adding something on yourself? Are you adding some knowledge? Is it connect? Is it still within your passion? Aren't you getting outside your passion? Do you need more resources to learn? Need more resources to learn? Yeah, this is some of the evaluations. So, and even this, you can keep asking yourself, so what am I missing out? What am I not doing well? Am I struggling to learn? Am I struggling with this? Is the passion going? Why is it going? So such questions you need to be asking. That one we call self-evaluation. And I recommend so much having maybe someone you can account to. That can be a mentor, having a mentor. You are a mentor, someone who has wide knowledge, good knowledge about that thing you want. Yeah, it is so good to be with a mentor, because with a mentor you can account to them. You can be accountable to them. They can monitor you. They can help you. Generally, they can help you. So, when you evaluate yourself, it will help you know whether you still have that. Then another thing I would like you to know is that um it is so good to try new things. Most times when you find something is not working, try new things. Try new things. Try new things. But when mostly when you feel something is a passion, don't be limited. Don't be limited. Don't give up. Never give up, because sometimes it might be really hard. I'm not saying it will be hard, but I'm saying sometimes, mostly when when it involves laziness, it might be hard. It might be hard, but don't give up. Just deal with the laziness. Now, when now it involves what will need you to maybe spend, like some that you will need to take a course. Now, this is in the advanced levels of learning, advanced levels of discovery. This is advanced level of discovery. You may even need to take a course. Yeah, maybe the finance is a limit, something like that. Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up on your passions. But you see, always be with options. Yeah, you can say, if now this one, if this way is costly, look for the next option that may not be that costly. Yeah, so but make sure try as many things as possible, because inside you there are hidden potentials. There are a lot of potentials inside you that you need to explore, that you need to use them. And no one should deceive you that you can be good at only one thing. No, you can be good in as many things as you can, as long as you have invested time to grow in it, as long as you have invested in it. Yes, so I need you to explore very many things. Just explore many things, but don't forget what we have talked on. Focus on your passion. Yeah, you can have different passions. Focus on them. Invest in growing in those things. Do evaluations, and if yeah, do evaluation. Keep trying new things. Yeah. My the time that I have is limited. Yeah, and just like I'd left you with some questions for self-reflection last week, I'm also going to leave you with a question. Now, this question will, the things I've talked about today, the things you have discussed about today, you will need to you'll need to practice them. And in the next sessions, I'll be bringing people to interview. I'm going to get people to interact with, so that I get to know what is in people's hearts, what other people's ideas. So we are going to be more interactive, and I need you as well to be interactive. As you tune, as you watch, feel free to interact with us. Feel free to speak your mind, to give your suggestion, to give your idea, to send your questions, and we shall respond to them. So the question that I'm leaving with you for this week is, what is that thing you feel is a limitation to you? Maybe you're now starting to discover something, you're starting to learn something, but you feel you're struggling, you feel things are not easy, you feel, yeah, I love this thing, right? Yeah, I want to do this, but this is making it hard. So what is that? What makes you feel like you are unable to do that you really love? What is that? Now, seek your heart, and find what that is. That is what we are going to deal with. Yeah, it is like you're going to break a wall and cross to the other side. That is what we are going to deal with. Yeah, please always stay tuned. We shall always keep meeting, and make sure you share with your friends, because We are in this together. We are in this together. Share with friends, share with family members, share with people around you, relatives, because we are in this together and we need to grow together as one people, because this is our country, this is our life, this is our nation, this is our world. We are going to explore. We are going to explore and we are going to grow together. Yeah. So these questions, I'm leaving it with you. Please note it somewhere. Note it somewhere, and we are going. That is where we are going to start from in our next meeting. Thank you so much. Um, I'm greeting you all. Thank you. Have a blessed time. Have a wonderful time, and have a wonderful time as we continue to discover our potentials. Just don't forget to always. This is Elevate Voice TV. Don't forget to follow us on the different social media platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and others. Don't forget, follow us, subscribe, like, place your comment there always. Thank you.